Next example is, here find u3, and that is we have given the values of xy in the other notation, that is u notation. Find u3 means find f3, that is put the value of x equal to 3 and find the value of y by Newton's divided difference formula. For u1 equal to minus 26, that is, and u2 equal to 12, u4 equal to 256, u6 equal to 844. It means the bracketed values are for x, that is x0, x1, x2, x3 values are 1, 2, 4, 6, and the right side values are for y, that is y0, y1, y2, y3 values are this. And find u3 means f3. So by using Newton's divided difference formula, put the value of x equal to 3, we get f3. Next is, the observed values of function are respectively 168, 120, 72, 63. The observed values of function means values of y. So take the notations as y0, y1, y2, y3. At the 4 positions 3, 7, 19, 9, 10. 4 positions means values of x. So take the values of x as x0, x1, x2, x3. And what is the best estimate for the value of function? That is, we have to find the value of y. Estimate value of function means estimate value of y. At the position 6 means at the value x equal to, at the position means at the value of x equal to 6. So find f6 also. Next method is Newton's forward difference interpolation formula. The previous method we studied that Newton's divided difference. First method is Lagrange's interpolation formula, then Newton's divided formula, then we have seen Newton's now we are seeing Newton's forward difference interpolation formula. To use this formula, there is a big difference between the previous methods. That is, for this method the values of x are equally spaced, that is, the values of x have equal difference between the two values of x. That is, in previous example, for Lagrange's method, for Newton's divided difference formula, the condition is the values of x are not equally spaced. For the next method, that is for Newton's forward difference interpolation formula, the values of x should be equally spaced. And this is the this method is applicable when for the required answer, that is value of x, for a required answer, that is value of y, the values of x lies near to the beginning of the table. Whatever the required value of x, that value of x should be at the beginning of the values of x. Then you can use this Newton's forward difference interpolation formula. So again there is a table for that. So this is the table. So take the values of x and y as these notations. Then first Newton's forward difference table as, or forward difference is notation is take the notation as delta y. The second difference will be Newton's forward second Newton's forward difference will be delta square y. Third difference will be delta cube y. Fourth difference will be delta raised to 4 y, etc. So take the difference as we have to prepare the Newton's forward difference interpolation table as we have to just take the difference only. In previous Newton's divided difference table, we have to find we have to prepare the table in such a way that the terms are in the ratio form, but in this table we have to take just only difference of the these values, which we are take in pairing, which we are taken in the pair mode. So first difference we write it as y1 minus y0, y2 minus y1. Second value is y2 minus y1. Third is y3 minus y2, y4 minus y3. Then the second table will be these values we can take it as a, b, c, d. So the first pair is a, b. So take b minus a, then c minus b, then d minus c. Third difference will be take it as e, f, g. So the by taking pairwise, the difference will be F minus E, G minus F, and the fourth difference will be I minus H. So this is your Newton's forward difference table. What is the formula? Y equal to Fx equal to y naught plus u delta y naught upon 1 factorial plus u minus 1 upon 2 factorial delta square y naught plus u minus 1 u minus 2 upon 3 factorial delta q y naught u minus 1 u minus 2 u minus 3 upon 4 factorial delta raised to 4 y naught, etc. Where u equal to x minus x naught upon h, x equal to to find the value of y, the required value of x, for which we have to find the value of y. That value of x we have to take here. Then x naught means the previous nearest value of that required value of x, for which we have to find the value of y. H means the difference between any two successive or continuous values of x. What is the value of x naught? How to take the value of x naught? What is the value of x? We have to ask the what is the value of x is given in the example. We have to take the previous value of x of that particular value of x, and that value is we have to take as x naught. So you can see deeply in the examples. So this is the table, this is the formula, and these are the notations for u. Let us see one example. The following is the data from steam table. That is, the first values are for temperature and second values are for pressure. So take these temperature values as x values and pressure values as y values. So these are the x values, these are the y values. Then using Newton's formula, find the pressure of steam for the temperature of 142 degrees Celsius. So 142 means value of temperature, that is value of x. So here the values of x as 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, and we have asked the value of x as 142. So this 142 value lies in between 140 and 150. So this 142 number lies in between 140 and 150. So this 142, which value of x we ask in this example, this value lies at the beginning of the values of x at this position. So use Newton's forward difference formula. When we have asked such type of value of x for which we have to find the value of y, that value of x should lie at the beginning of the values of x. Then only you can use Newton's forward difference formula. If the value of x lies at the beginning, use Newton's forward difference formula. So 142 lies here, so use Newton's forward difference table. So take the difference as this is your table. 150 minus 140, 4.854 minus this number, 6.302 minus 4.854, etc., in such a way that you can find all the differences. For having use of Newton's difference formula, Newton's forward difference formula, take u equal to x minus x naught upon h. This is your formula. The value of x is 142, because for this value, this is the required value for which we have to find the value of y. So this is the required value, hence take x equal to 142. Then x naught value is what? 142 lies here. So the previous value of 142 is 140. So this value is of x naught. The x naught value, which value we have to take as x naught? Which is previous to this x. So the x value is 142. 142 lies here. The previous value of x is 140. So take it as x naught. So x naught equal to 140. X naught value means which is previous to this value of x. So, and h means difference between x values. So 150 minus 140, 170 minus 160, 160 minus 150, 180 minus 170. The value of h is 10. This is your difference between two successive values of x. So put these values, we get u equal to 0.2. So put all the values of u, y naught in this formula. Again we have to take what is the value of delta y naught, delta square y naught, delta cube y naught, delta raised to 4 y naught, etc. So the y naught value is this 3.685. So the corresponding values of these differences, as you can see the circle for these numbers, so these values are, we have to take and we have to put these values in the formula. That is, this is value of y naught, this is value of delta y naught, as this value is corresponding to y naught, this value is for delta square y naught, this is for delta cube y naught, this is for delta raised to 4 y naught. So all these circled values and value of u and value of y naught put in this formula, we can find y equal to fx. So we get y equal to fx equal to this equation, and after putting the value of x, we get f of 142 equal to 3.8986. Put all the values of put the value of u equal to 0.2 here, all the values of u, then put the value of y naught as 3.685, then put the value of delta y naught is 1.169, delta square y naught is 0.279, delta cube y naught is 0.047, delta 4 y naught is 0.00 or 002. So put all these values in the formula, we get f of 142 equal to 3.8986. This is your answer. So what is the main important step or important point to remember in this Newton's forward difference formula? If we ask the value of x which lies at the beginning only, then you can use Newton's forward difference interpolation formula. And how to take the values of delta y naught, delta square y naught? So these values are at the beginning. What are the values for differences? All the differences corresponding to this value y naught, all these values we have to put in the formula. So this is the first difference. So this is the value of delta y naught, this is the value of delta square y naught, this is the value of delta cube y naught, this is the value of delta raised to 4 y naught. So by putting these all values, we get the final answer. In next example, the table gives the height and distance, that is the first value is for x, that is height, and second value for y is for distance. Find the value of y at x equal to 210 feet. That is, the 218 is the value lies here. So use Newton's forward difference interpolation formula. And for that, to calculate u, what is the value of x and x naught? The value of x is 218 and value of x naught is previous to that 218, that is 200. So we have to take 200 value as x naught and x as 218. In the next example, from the following table, estimate the number of students who obtain marks between 40 to 45. The marks are here. We don't give the values of x and y directly. Here the values of x are given in the interval or given in the class interval form. That is, first is 3 to 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. The values of x are not directly given here. Here the marks means the values of x, but the values of x are given in the class intervals, and the number of students means these are the values of y. So the values of y are 31, 42, etc. So how to get the values of x from this class intervals. So the number of students are 31, which are obtained marks in between 30 to 40. That is below 40 marks. The number of students are 31. Below in between 40 to 50 there are 42. In between 40 to 50 marks the number of students are 42. In between 50 to 60 there are 51 students. In between 60 to 70 there are 35, and in between 70 to 80 there are 31 students. Here we ask the number of students who obtain the marks between 40 to 45. So the 40 to 45, this class interval is lies at this position. But if we have to use the Newton's forward difference formula, we don't get the answer in the interval or in the class interval type. We get the answer for x values. So here we have to ask the number of students for the interval. So how to use the Newton's forward difference formula? So this is important, that from this distribution we take the xy values as, take below 40 marks as 31. So 40 is your x naught and 31 is your y naught value. Then below 50, take below 50 marks the number of students are not 42. We have to add 31 plus 31 to 42. That is below 40 the students are 31. The 42 students are for only 40 to 50. In between the 40 to 50 marks the number of students are 42. But if we want the below 50 marks, the number of students will be not 42. We have to add 31 to 42. That is the values of x and y we have to take as below 40 marks, below 40 marks, below 50 marks, below 60, below 70, below 80. So the values of x we can take it as 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. In previous to that the word is like below 40, below 50, below 60, below 70, below 80. So below 40 marks the number of students are 31. Below 50 there are 73 students. How to get 73 number? Below 50 the students are 31 also, as the marks are in between 30 to 40. This interval as we can consider as below 40 the students are below 40 marks which are obtained, these students are 31, and below 50 means this the one student can get 40 marks, the one student can get 30 marks. So 40 marks, 30 marks, 35 marks, these marks also we can consider or also included in the word like below 50 marks. Below 50 marks the marks are also 30 marks, 40 marks, 35 marks, 45 marks, etc. So below 50 marks what are the number of students are there? Not only 42, we have to add 42 plus 31. So if we add these two numbers 31 plus 42, this number is 73. So there are 73 students which got below 50 marks. Again next is below 60 marks. What are the number of students are? Below 60 marks means we have to add 31 plus 42 plus 51. It is 124. So 124 students are there which got below 60 marks. Then below 70 marks the number of students are 35 plus 51 plus 42, 31, that is 159. Below 80 marks students are 31 plus, we have to add all these values. So we get 190 students. So if in example we have given, if in example the values of x are given in the class interval type, then we have to take the values of x as like this, that is below 40, below 50, below 60, below 70, below 80. When we write below 40 means value of x is first 40. So below 40 is number is only this, that is 31. Below 50 means we have to add first number also, that is 31 plus 42. Below 60 means add 3 terms or 3 values. Below 70 means add 4 values. Below 80 means odd, add all values. So these are the values of x and these are the values of y. Prepare the Newton's divided difference table. Find the value of u as here what is the value of x and x naught we have to take here, as the h is the difference between the values of x, that is 10. What is the value of x and x naught? So here we have to estimate the number of students who obtain the marks between 40 to 45. That is, if we have to use the Newton's divided difference formula, this is the formula for finding the only one value of x. And here we have asked the two values or the interval, that is in between 40 to 45. So use Newton's divided difference formula for x equal to 40. Again use same formula, Newton's divided difference formula for for finding value of y at x equal to 45. So use 2 times Newton's divided formula for x equal to 40 and x equal to 45. So first find for x equal to 45 what is the value of y. So take x equal to 45. So this 45 is lies in between 40 to 50. So if we take x equal to 45, so previous value of this 45 is 40. So this 40 is your x naught. So take x naught equal to 40 and x is your 45. H is the value, that is 10. Find this. And what is the value of delta y naught? The y naught value is 31, hence delta y naught is 42, delta square y naught is 9, delta cube y naught is minus 25, delta raised to 4 y naught is 37. All values we can put in the Newton's divided difference formula and find the value of F45 as this. So we get 47.87. So this is the F of 45. So F of 45 means number of students, and the number of students are not in the digit form. We have to round off this number. So F of 45 is equal to 47.87, and this number is for number of students, hence take the round off figure as 48 students. So there are 48 students which are below 45 marks. Again find F40, as here we need not find F40 because F40 means what? The number of students below 40 marks. So here first number is of that meaning, that is first number is 31, number of students are 31, and this 31 meaning is what? This 31 number of students got below 40 marks. So F40 is 31. So students obtain marks up to 40 is 31, and students obtain marks up to 45 is we calculated here by using the Newton's divided formula as 48. So number of students who obtain marks between 40 to 45 means we have to take the difference of number of students below 45 minus number of students below 40, that is 48 minus 31, so equal to 17. So there are 17 students which obtain the marks in between 40 to 45. So here this is the example which is different from the others, that is the values of x are given in the class interval form. So from this class interval we have to take the values of x and y. Then to obtain the marks in between the interval means we have to find the values of y separately, that is this is the interval 40 to 45. So obtain the number of students below 40 and obtain the number of students below 45. Below 40 students we need not to find because we have given here 31 students are there below 40 marks, and only we have to find below 45 students, that is F of 45, by using Newton's divided difference formula. And by taking the difference 48 minus 31 we get the number of students between 40 to 45. Next example is, in the table below the value of y are consecutive terms of a series of which 23.6 is the sixth term. Means the values of x, y, what are the distribution is given there. It means the meaning is given in the wording form, that is the 23.6 is the sixth term. Find the first term. First term means what? Here this sentence means sixth term is 23.6. Sixth term means x equal to 6 and 23.6 is value of y. So we have to find first term. First term is x equal to 1 and this x equal to 1 value lies at the beginning. So use Newton's forward divided difference formula. So find f of 1. So as so while finding u, that is x minus x naught upon h, we have to take x equal to 1, that is first term, that is 1. What is the value of x naught? Because x equal to 1, the meaning of x naught is the value of x which is previous to x. So there is no any term to the previous to this x equal to 1. So take the next term to that.